Hey everyone. Today we're diving into the fascinating life of one of history's most legendary leaders, Alexander the Great. This incredible military tactician and founder of a massive empire not only shaped the ancient world, but also blended the East and the West. So buckle up as we explore his upbringing, epic battles, lasting legacy, and all the juicy details in between. Alexander was born in 356 BC in the city of Pella in the Kingdom of Macedonia. That was a pretty big deal because he came from a powerful royal family. His dad was King Philip II, who was known for being a fantastic military leader. His mom, Olympias, was a princess from Epirus, and she was a force to be reckoned with. Olympias believed that Alexander was the son of Zeus himself, the king of the Greek gods. Can you imagine growing up thinking you were destined for greatness? Talk about pressure. And here's a fun story from his childhood. When he was just a kid, he tamed a wild horse named Bucephalus. Alexander noticed that the horse was scared of its own shadow. Instead of giving up, he figured that out and turned Bucephalus around to face the sun. And just like that, he earned himself a loyal companion. Now, let's talk about education. King Philip wanted the best for Alexander and hired the famous philosopher Aristotle as his tutor. That's like getting Yoda to teach you. Aristotle introduced him to a bunch of subjects like philosophy, literature, and even medicine. Alexander got hooked on the Iliad, which inspired him to seek the heroic life. His lessons didn't just stop at books. Oh no, Aristotle taught him how to think critically and how to manage kingdoms too. This knowledge was super valuable for Alexander, especially when he began to integrate different cultures during his conquests later on. Fast forward a bit. Alexander became king after the unfortunate assassination of his father, Philip II. Talk about a tough start. He faced a lot of skepticism from nobles and had to deal with some rebellious Greek states. But guess what? Alexander wasn't about to back down. He led a military campaign to crush the city of Thebes, showing everyone that he meant business. Alexander had some amazing military tactics, particularly the Macedonian phalanx formation, which was revolutionary for its time. At the Battle of Issus, he took advantage of the terrain to outmaneuver Darius III's much larger Persian army. But his standout moment came at the Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC, where he employed clever strategies of deception and speed to secure an unbelievable victory. Once the dust settled, he was in charge of the Persian Empire, stretching from Asia Minor all the way to Iran. What's truly remarkable is how he treated the Persian nobles after defeating them. Instead of completely wiping them out, he respected their status and kept many in their positions. He even adopted some of their traditions, like incorporating Persian royal dress into his wardrobe talk about a savvy leader. Alexander didn't just conquer lands. He built cities too. He founded around 70 cities throughout his empire, aimed at both administration and trade. You may have heard of Alexandria, Egypt. He strategically planned it to become a major port city and a hub for learning, which eventually led to the famed Library of Alexandria. His goal? To blend different cultures and spread Greek civilization like wildfire. When Alexander rolled into Egypt, it was basically a walk in the park. He defeated the Persians effortlessly and entered the region without a fight. One of the highlights of his time in Egypt was visiting the Temple of Amun at Siwa Oasis. The priests there declared him the son of the god Amun, boosting his divine status even more. This helped him cement his image as not just a leader, but as a futuristic king in the eyes of both the Egyptians and his army. Next, we journey to India, but things took a tough turn. The weather was wild, with monsoon rains and rugged terrain. At the Battle of the Hydaspes River, Alexander faced off against an Indian king named Porus, who had some impressive war elephants. Alexander, being clever as ever, strategized to surround Porus's forces, leading to his victory. However, after this grueling campaign, Alexander's troops were completely worn out and refused to march further. They were feeling homesick, who can blame them? So Alexander made the wise choice to turn back. But it wasn't just about conquering. Alexander was also about spreading culture. He encouraged marriages between Macedonians and Persians and established educational centers to teach Greek language and science. This blend of cultures created what we know as the Hellenistic era, beautiful mix of East and West that flourished in arts and sciences. Alexander's personality was a mix of courage and complexity. He was right in the thick of battles, earning his men's respect. But he wasn't perfect. Sometimes he exhibited emotional outbursts, like the time he tragically killed his close friend Clytus during a moment of rage. Yet he was genuinely caring towards his soldiers, often visiting the wounded and sharing food with them. Now let's talk about his mysterious demise. He fell ill in Babylon without any clear reason after a banquet. The mystery surrounding his death is a hot topic even today. Some theories suggest poisoning, while others consider diseases like typhoid or malaria. The stress of his leadership could have played a part too. What did he leave behind? Well, his conquests ushered in the Hellenistic era, marked by incredible cultural exchanges between East and West. Roman leaders were also influenced by Alexander, often trying to emulate his successes and leadership style. Even today, he stands as a universal symbol of ambition and leadership who continues to inspire generations. So, there you have it. Alexander the Great's life was nothing short of epic. From his childhood adventures to his grand conquests and lasting legacy, his story is one for the ages. What part of Alexander's journey fascinated you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible tales from history. Until next time.